Hi guys, this is a video about me and my brother doing an experiment eating Jamaican beef patties. We're gonna need you to stay tuned until the end because you're not gonna believe what happened. Yeah, I'm checking my blood sugar, then I'm gonna check your blood sugar. I wonder if Delroy is in the video. He wants to be in the video. He's a show pony. So what we're doing first, we're checking our blood sugars to see if people with diabetes can safely eat Jamaican beef patties. So I am 136. Andre, your turn. Rise. Are you in the video?
What is it?
Are you in the video?
No, you have go ahead and do your video.
Okay. You gonna eat lunch?
No, I'm good right now.
Okay. So he's not gonna eat in the video. He ate lunch already. Okay? So Andre is gonna check his sugar. Probably high. We'll see. Let's go. All right, clean your finger and decide which one you want to use. I should have been heating up the patties while we do this. So, we usually get Jamaican beef patties when we go to Jamaica to visit, right? Put your finger. And we buy them. So what we do, this is what we do. I don't know what you do, but we buy them at the Tasties. But the last time I went, I realized that we probably should be even trying what the next one name? Juicy. What next one name, Andre? Juicy beef? Juicy beef. Because what I noticed lately, juicy beef have more meat in the patty than, so he's 222, he is actually high. But we're gonna still see, because he's been running these levels for a while. Pull this out. And he's on his medication. In fact, he's trending down, and you've been watching his progress. In fact, you're gonna see, we have a whole documentary coming out showing his progress. So this can turn out to be a little bit of a lengthy process if you do it the way that I do it. I put it in the microwave, and I would microwave each patty for about 2 minutes, and then I put it in the oven toaster to just get it a little crispy, you know what I'm saying? Some people put it directly into the oven, but that is just way too much. And yeah, so now this is the Jamaican beef patty. They have different flavors. Like you might have a chicken patty, they might have a cheese patty, and so they just open up the patty just like how Andre opened up this patty, and they put the cheese in it. So we had made eggs and spinach and bacon for breakfast. So he's gonna put his egg and spinach and bacon in his beef patty. I have already ate my eggs and bacon hours ago. So that is him just having his breakfast. And honey, you saw his fasting blood sugar. At that rate, you shouldn't really be eating patties because it's gonna only elevate it more. But hey, we as Jamaicans, we love our beef patties. You see, whenever we go to Jamaica, as you like, what am I open mine for? I don't need to open mine. But look, this is the amount of meat that is in it. It's not a lot of meat. And I noticed juicy beef, they have more meat in their patties. So let me show you how much meat. So this is the amount of meat that is in this patty. Juicy beef, when you eat their patty, girl, that drop off when you close. So, and how it tastes with the that and the that? You like it?
Tastes good.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, in Jamaica, we love our patties. We Jamaicans. As you land at airport, normal man near Sangster, you either stop at Tasties, the patty place, or tell them the next place where people always stop as them land. Guess what the next place where people always stop?
KFC.
KFC! Hello, KFC is a big deal in Jamaica. In fact, them have the big deal. We are gonna check when we land in Jamaica, you know, with people with diabetes. It's like we forget, so we have diabetes. But these kind of foods, they're really tasty, they're really delicious, but they do have a big impact on our blood sugars. And I've already checked it. You saw our numbers 2 hours after we eat. We're gonna check it again and show you the impact that it has. So we scarfed down the patties and Andre left to go run some errands because his blood sugar was so high. And since he has been here, he hasn't really had any patties to eat. But this is just an experiment that we're doing to show you the impact that having the beef patties would have on his blood sugar. And right after eating, he left to go on the road and run some errands. So he's gonna do a lot of walking and try to burn these calories that he just had, try to move some of this glucose into his muscle cells and just get it activated. He also would need to drink a lot of water so he can flush this out of his system quickly. So if you need to have something that is outside of your normal diet or something that you know is going to have a severe impact on your blood sugar, your best bet is to get active right after eating, like doing some walking, not necessarily any vigorous activities, but just walk moderately, just walk at a brisk pace, just to get it moving, because it's better than sitting down right after eating. And drink a lot of water. Just drink a bunch of water to get it moving through. Okay? So I mentioned that there are different flavors of the patties. They have the beef patties, they have the cheese patties, they have the chicken patty, they have the jerk chicken patty, they have a vegetable patty, and I think they have an ackee patty. Then there is Devon House now that comes with those gourmet patties, honey. Devon House have the lobster patty, they have the shrimp patty, I think they have a curry goat patty. Devon House, yeah, you gotta try those. Those are really expensive, just to let you know, but they are delicious. Then you have juicy beef, as I mentioned, and then they have mother's patties. Have I ever had a mother's patty? I think I tried mother's patty. Yeah, mother's patty. And so those are the patties. Then they have cocoa bread. Then some of you guys put the patty in the cocoa bread and you eat it together. Mighty God of Daniels, that is too much carbs. That is too much carbs one time, guys, because remember, the cocoa bread is all flour. Then the patty, the crust is flour. Then there's not even enough protein in the patties because you just see the little bit of meat that they put in there. So guys, if you're gonna have the patty, have it with additional protein than have it with more carbs. Now, so here's the people that eat patty and bun. You know what sugar in a bun, the round bun them? Jesus, me can't imagine how your blood sugar look after that, the patty and bun. What else do you eat patty with? Put it in the comments below what else you pair patty with. I had patty with avocado, with the pear. I open it up and put some slices of pear in it. We call it pear, but it's avocado, other people may call it. And that was yum. Put in the comments what else you guys pair patty with, and if you like patties or if you don't like patties. But patties are delicious, and knowing how to eat it and when to eat it is very important, especially if you have diabetes. So I'm looking at the back of the patty box, and I'm going to read the ingredients for you. And there goes beef patty, chicken patty, vegetable patties. Those are the nutrition facts for those flavor of patties. And this box comes with 12. They do have a box that has in like 6. You can get a half a dozen, but this one comes 12 in the pack. We buy it, we usually get it the day before we travel. One of the employees at the patty place said, you don't need to even put it in the freezer, because we would usually buy it like the night before, the afternoon before, and then we would try to freeze them. But they said just leave them out on the counter. Surprise, surprise. Leave it out on the counter. Tape the box. Just tape down right here. And then I typically pack them in my carry-on bag. So I would move everything to my check bag. And in my carry-on, I could safely fit like 6 of these boxes. And then I just travel with them. Then we get home. We're here in Florida. Sometimes we have a connecting flight where we connect in Miami because there's no straight flight from Orlando to Kingston. So we typically have to connect. And then we come home and we put it in the freezer at that point, and it's good to go. Good to go. And we just heat it up in the microwave, then put it in the oven toaster for the crispness, or you can do yours however you desire. Put it in the oven or just microwave it alone. But yeah. Sometimes I would just eat half of it. It's not gonna impact me as bad, and if I just don't see the whole patty, I won't need to eat the whole patty. Cut it in half, put away the other piece, or give it to somebody else, and then that will give you less calories. So I'm gonna go through the ingredients. So these Jamaican patties, the beef patty, it has the dough. The dough is made of flour, beef suet, S-U-E-T, not sure what that is, pan crust, vegetable shortening, sugar mix, coloring, yellow number 5 and number 6, and then the meat filling has in cooked mixed beef, which is like minced beef, thickener, soy sauce, caramel, MSG. I didn't even realize the beef patties has in MSG, monosodium glutamate. Local and imported spices. Now the chicken patty will be the same dough, and then the meat filling is cooked minced chicken and chicken fat. Thickener, caramel, curry powder, MSG again, and imported spices. The vegetable patty, it has the same ingredients for the dough, and then it has cooked mixed vegetables, cabbage, pak chow, vegetable shortening, starch, local and imported spices. So your best bet to avoid the MSG, which I really should, get the vegetable patties, because those doesn't have any MSG at all. So just in case you need to know, because some of you probably like, girl, I don't need to know all of that. I'm going to eat my patty anyway. You don't need to tell me all that. But just for those who need to know, the beef patty has 380 calories. The chicken has 400 calories. That is surprising. No, man. You don't want to know the vegetable. Remember now, you over there thinking now the vegetable is the best option. Because me, I think that. The vegetable patty has 490 calories. So remember what calories are now. Calories are your form of energy. So the more calories that you eat is the more energy you should exert, because if you just eat and just sit down, all of those calories are going to be stored. So you need to move and exert yourself if you're eating too many calories. So this one patty meal is 490 calories if you should eat the vegetable. If you choose the beef, it is for 380. Wow. The vegetable has over 100 more calories than the beef. That is news to me. And guess what? The vegetable also have more fat. It has 25 grams of fat. The beef has 16 grams of fat. And the chicken 19. This is news to me. What is lower in the vegetable is the cholesterol. It has 10 milligrams of cholesterol, and for the beef it has 25 milligrams, and for the chicken it has 20. So the beef has more cholesterol. No, sir. You see the sodium? The vegetable has 630 milligrams of sodium. Meanwhile, the beef has 580. And then the chicken has a whopping 670 milligrams of sodium. So sodium is the salt, and some people are very sensitive to sodium. That increases your blood pressure. So you just gotta be very, woo, honey, this is good information. I don't know about you, but me like know the things then. The carbs, and for us people with diabetes, we watch our carb intake because the carbs is what impacts our blood sugar. So if you're like a type 1 diabetic, you usually count your carbs. And for type 2s, it will help if you count your carbs too, right? But type 1, that is how they determine how much insulin they need to give themselves before they eat. So they will count their carbs and then do a calculation, figure out how much insulin they should have. So if you're having the beef patty, it has 43 grams of carbs, and that is in one patty. If you're having the chicken, it's 45. Now, if you decide that, oh my God, I'm just gonna go for the vegetable because that sounds more nutritious, you're looking at 56 grams of carbs. Hey. The patties do have fiber. There's 3 grams of fiber in the beef, 4 grams in the chicken, and 5 grams in the vegetable. The protein is 15 is in the beef, 14 in the chicken, and 10 in the vegetable. So the plan is, after you eat, for the next 2 hours, do not eat anything.
204.
So now he's at 204. Very, very sensitive. And even though I take my meds and everything, but whenever I eat anything too carby, it's gonna really, really spike me. So 259 for me. So Andre, he went lower because his body put out enough insulin to cover what he ate, and mine, it struggles a lot. So there we have it.